Welcome back to the preview of Afghanistan 11 Part 3. When we last left off, we've spent 2 episodes, by the way, only covering 7 turns. 6 turns. I plan to go a lot faster in this one, hopefully. So let's just get started with right away. We took this casualty last time. If we have him move into the town, it's likely that, or it's more likely he'll get better information because the ANA is just, they're better at collecting information from kind of like their own people. You know, having the American soldiers go in there is just a little bit more intimidating, I guess, or off-putting to the locals. So we're going to have our ANA individuals, and they came up with some intelligence. Not only is that fantastic that we were able to discover some more sources of these are just militia, but we do have our airstrike. Now, I am going to hold off on actually using that airstrike immediately. Let's try to see if there might be another better target, because they're pretty far. I mean, they're probably on some kind of mission towards this town, which I mentioned in the comments. I'll probably just give up for lost. It's extremely difficult to get to this town. You have to build. Actually, this is inaccessible by road because you can't build road through the mountain. So this one's going to be very difficult. The only thing we can do is have a Chinook flying missions back and forth, but we'll never have road connection, and we'll never have a water tower over there. This is a good candidate for a water tower eventually, and obviously the ones closest are phenomenal. I think we'll get our... People were talking about maybe building an outpost here. I think I'll actually build mine in the middle of the 2 rivers here, so that we have like very good access to this and this simultaneously. So we might even end up putting it... I think I'll favor this side because this one can be reached by helicopter over here. However, a road diagonal here, it just makes a whole lot of sense. There's no road which, like our ability to get down to this corner revolves on us going backtracking and coming back. I think it makes a lot more sense to have the road which we're eventually, when we have the political points to do it, we're going to build straight down basically. It'll probably go over one to come to the town, but then, you know, you only have to backtrack 1 hex, and then we can again go this way, which would be really nice. Actually, I guess it goes like this, and I'll connect here. So I'll build the road like this, and that would mean I would put my forward operating base probably right here, with my maintenance bay here, and field hospital there. And then my field hospital is actually really close to everything, and the FOB's a little bit closer to this, but we're definitely probably in range to get to this one or this one in 1 turn, which is what I desire. Now, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4 water towers, 5, I guess. This one's going to be a little bit harder to maintain, but if we were able to get all 5, we'd be in just fantastic shape. Okay, so now we want to start prepping the way for the mines, and we know how it goes. Infantry first, then minesweepers, then vehicles. We're getting into the pattern now. This is unfortunate that this unit can only move 2, because we need to get him back to base. You actually do take an injured penalty, which I guess I haven't updated you guys on all these things. So in the last turn, conflict was negative. I guess we took some damage from somebody. Oh yeah, because the individual hit the mine. We also detected and disarmed some mines. Okay, the villages on the highway, that's the road connections that we have. The WM here, Water Works, I guess, or that's WW, Waterworks. And we have, oh, nothing else there. Logistics, this will be infrastructure. That's where your points for the waterworks comes in. So we got 300 points for probably disarming the mines again. And minus 1,000 probably was construction of roads or maybe a waterworks last turn. So you can see I already forget. So yeah, there it is. Waterworks is what it's called. And we have 3 villages connected to the highway and 3 waterworks. When they're broken, they actually provide a pretty negative change to your PP, so have to watch out for that. Right now there's 5 militia out, 2 crops. If we're lucky, I doubt it, but looks like my picture bugged out. But and someone asked about the wind conditions. It's for the campaigns, it's mission dependent. Ours in this case is just get 2 supply trucks to the FOB Alpha, which we've done. Prevent this one from being destroyed. Okay, I'm going to assume we're going to do that. It would take a pretty drastic army of Taliban for them to get by my mortars, my special special forces, infantry. That's very unlikely to happen. And the last thing is, so the only one we have left to worry about is just making sure we have a score of 50 or higher in hearts and minds. And we're already up to 53. This is, again, something that usually spirals. So as you do good, you do better. What is this? Is this my... Oh, good, this is my fob supplies. I mean, that is... Wait, do we have... Okay, this guy is going to build a road here then.
Copy, solid.
Okay, it's going to take 2 points, I think. So that is now constructed, right? What? No, he didn't build it.
Affirmative.
Oh, I don't have political points. Once again, I'm don't have the political points to do what I want to do. Bummer. Well, let's do this airstrike. I don't think it'll get us a full 700 political points, but it'll get us closer. Oh, we don't have the political points to do the spiral. The death spiral is real. Well, let's just deal with the things we can. It's going to make this turn go a lot faster, I'll tell you that much.
Copy, solid.
Okay, like so. Just get this guy to run back on foot. Okay. He's actually within range of the fob supply. You can see this dashed line. That's the fob supply limit, which I guess is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 5. They're within the range of 5 for my fob, so if I needed to, I could do an emergency supply from the base. It would cost an action point, and it would drain one of our supplies. I'm just thinking if there's a way for us to quickly use up a supply in a useful way, because this resupply, fob resupply, is going to take us all the way up to 5. I think what I'm going to do is just not worry about it. I'm going to resupply, send the supply truck back. And before we do that, of course, we will be clearing for mines. Oh, yeah, that's right. The order of things is infantry first, so let's get the Chinook to load up. Special forces, they will return before the end of the day. Let's drop them off here, I think.
Roger.
Just to give us eyes out. Nothing. Okay, let's load them up and keep going. Oh, bonfire there, which means we should go visit. Lots of bonfires, actually. Wait, why did it not load it? I thought I did load. Mistake. Okay, drop them off. Let's drop them off here.
Copy, solid.
By the way, I don't know if you have an IED here, if your helicopter lands, if they actually hit you. Alright, so with this information, we know at least enough that this minesweeper can go all the way down here.
Affirmative.
Without risk of being hit by a militia. We probably want to also send somebody this way. I guess this guy should go back this way, but with 5 militia out, it's quite risky, and we don't have drones. This is tricky. This is quite tricky because I think we're going to do this. We're going to load you up and take this out, drop you off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just drop them off as far forward as we can.
Copy, solid.
That's the idea, at least. Notice how the ASV changed to be black because it was carrying special forces. Those are the kind of attentions to detail that I really like. And so, all right, we can now get this guy to clear. Well, obviously he doesn't need to clear all the way back there. He only needs to clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Well, he could go up this way, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Copy, solid.
Let's see if anybody's mined over here. No. Just chasing ghosts. Well, let's at least do a little bit of reconnaissance with the towns. I mean, not reconnaissance, but gather intel, improve hearts and minds. That whole spiel.
We're Oscar Mike.
I might start this special forces. Was he already training somebody? I hope not. I hope I didn't interrupt. It'd probably be useful for us to get another one. Anyways, let's, for now, send Charlie out. Let's drop you off just right in the town. Just go right in. Let's get that intel.
New intel received.
Okay, there's the opium farm. So very close to the village, which people already anticipated in the comments. I think they mentioned Northeast Village. That is probably where we'd find that, and we did. So I know we're negative on political points, but I'm expecting these waterworks to pay out very soon. Okay, let's get this one dropped here as well. Interesting. So we know where 2 of the militia are, which is by itself useful. Now we just need... I think we should load him up and drop him here and have him do a quick sweep. I'm gonna go ahead and land over here. I'm just worried that the helicopters can hit that. Excuse me. I'm worried that the helicopters can hit an ID when they load and unload. If that's not the case, then I'm being over paranoid, but let's do a little bit of scanning. Nothing. Okay, well, we only have 2 points remaining, which means basically we might as well just move like this. Just to get him a little bit closer, and we might as well move like this as well. So they can both just start moving closer. So next turn he can pick him up directly, you know. And this vehicle, it should be safe. 50% resistant from the buffaloes anyway. We're going to want this guy to head back. There's roads that we need cleaned up, or repaired, I suppose. Completely laid anew, since that's the way the actual mechanic works. But we can't do that until we have political points, so just try to send him back. Alright, so I hope we haven't hit the death spiral point for political points. That would be bad. That would be very bad. And sometimes you have to, you know, it takes money to make money. So generally you send your minesweepers out to try to clear some mines, but we're not having any luck with that. I think we've done a pretty good job hitting all the mines ourselves. So, alright, let's end the turn. My goal is, oh, who doesn't have orders? Yeah, but that's fine. You're okay as well. That's okay. Actually, what we can do is do UN aid, but that... I don't think we need to do that. The people seemed like, well, we might as well get them out. These supply trucks, they're not useful just sitting in here. So the other thing we could do, actually, let's just collect ammo. This is a very safe thing to do. We'll just go drop off ammunition, which is more mortar rounds for the artillery over there. And we know that this whole road is safe, which is nice, because the ASV already cleared the way. And we're up to 54 for Hearts and Minds, which is going to deter the Taliban. Now, you are stuck out here anyway, so we might as well get some fun with, have some fun with you. I think we'll send this unit all the way up here.
Copy, solid.
Just as a scout. And you will train another ANA. Okay, I'm seeing things which are... Oh, well, you are not... I guess we'll just have you camp in here. We could have you go pick up those infantry, but we can do that next turn. Yeah, I think everyone's done, so let's just end the turn. Negative 1600. Injured unit penalty. See, we're taking that pretty big hit because we have this unit which didn't get back to base until, well... I just realized we're in a real pickle of a situation. We don't have a field hospital, and we don't have the money to build it because of the political point situation. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to move this unit back in here, and the Chinook is going to immediately airlift this unit. This is a real tough situation, though. We're going to get the Chinook to... Can we get him to... Hotel Company. That's the one, yeah. I was just worried because it didn't show him injured here, but I guess it doesn't. That'd be really nice if they did put a little, see, like just a little hospital sign, just like they did there. Now the Chinook cannot get this unit all the way back, but we have a supply truck. We are going to get this unit home. We are bringing him home, and look at that. 2 waterworks were damaged. This one and this one. Well, we can get to this one quite easily. Very easily be able to repair this one. which is going to unfortunately cost us more political points, but we have to do it.
Copy solid.
That does cost political points, but you're able to do it because otherwise you certainly would be in a death spiral. We're going to load this unit up. Yeah.
Affirmative.
They are almost out of rations, so we're just going to take them home. But technically, you know, the helicopter release is okay, and we have this other bonfire down here. So let's see. Only 1 point remaining here. I guess. Who's? Yeah, you're. Are you the closest one? No, you're not. We have a buffalo right here, who was able to get. Yeah, pretty far. Alright, well, let's just go on a wild goose chase. I know that there's 2 militia to the north, but we're just going to have to take some risks here in order to try to earn back some political points. So I'm going to go on a wild goose chase for these mines. And we didn't find any. Okay, you will be needed. We have a grand scheme in mind. Okay, this guy's running out of fuel. Send him back this way. Alright, the special forces, they're... Let's see. I hope this guy doesn't hit a mine. Cross our fingers. I don't know if what we need to do with these. I think it's fine. They have a few more turns, so we might as well just push up. And I don't know. We can try to do the airstrikes this way. So let's just move one closer.
Oscar Mike.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let's just move here then. Load him up.
Affirmative.
And then unload him as far as we can, which is here.
Copy solid.
Okay, now he's just going to be in charge of moving up and away. We're just going to try to get eyes on any insurgents.
Copy that.
Okay, I guess one more.
Copy solid.
Oh, we found an opium crop. That's also useful. Alright, so now elaborate plan to get this guy home. To bring home our wounded unit. We need our Chinook. Transport hotel. Move out. We need to drop you off on the road. Oh god, it gave me the bug. No. Oh no. Oh man. Really did not want that bug to happen. I guess I could send out the MRAP. It won't make it though, will it? How far will you make it? Yeah, you will only get to here, which is certainly not going to be enough. I mean, we're just better off flying him directly home with the Chinook if we're going to do it that way. That's really frustrating. Let's see, if we pick him up this way,
Copy solid.
can we drop him off now? Why? I just wonder why we can't do that.
Moving out.
So he can get home on the next turn, but the thing is we're close enough actually to get him home on this turn with this unit. Oh, no we're not, because we can only pick him up. We couldn't... I don't think we'd make it back. We wouldn't. Okay, fine. Then it's not so bad. It's fine that the Chinook can't drop him. We're going to go into point conservation mode because we're bleeding points. Only things we're going to do are repair waterworks. So this guy can only get to here. I think the other one can get further. Is it going to matter though? That's a good question. Let's see. How long is it going to take you to get here? Okay, so it looks like you're going to take 3 turns to actually repair. Excuse me. And you will also take 3 turns to repair. So I'm actually going to send this guy out because this is going to save us a little bit of political points.
We're Oscar Mike.
Less travel for the other guy, and the other guy can he just stays in there. All right, so conservation mode. We're losing. No. Doesn't matter. Only things that matter now are waterworks that function. See, I knew this was going to be a tough one. I shouldn't have done it. Oh well, we'll get some political points, I think, for destroying the opium crop. It does actually decrease your hearts and minds because the people don't like you destroying crops, but, well, I mean, that's something they're just going to have to deal with. We can get this Black Hawk. How expensive is it to move this guy? I forget. I'm not even going to risk it. He's okay for another round, so we'll leave him out. And I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We're actually doing quite good on hearts and minds, so we just need to get the support of the people back home.
A&A unit deployed.
Oh god,
Be
don't
advised.
do it.
Militia in the area.
Damn, they did it. Alright, so I think we're not going to vote for Mr. No Face anymore. I think we're going to vote for corruption, because this is, like I said, it's my least favorite if it's against me, but it's definitely my most my favorite. It's my favorite when it's working for us. Training time would be up 1 turn. Political cost per move, PP per move is up 1. But that 250 a turn is just so important. And right now we have PP up a move anyway, so yeah, let's do this. Let's vote for him. We can't invest anything because we don't have money. It's not looking good. U.S. Special Forces range decreased. Well, that's just not good. And, yeah, we're going to get a few of those bugs. I'm not going to dwell on it right now in the game, but unless it, of course, crashed our game, which it may have. No, it's not crashed. I think it's not responding, though. Yeah, that's bugged out. Let's just exit and go back in. Alright, well, I had several issues trying to get back in, and it's going to be a few turns in the future when I finally pick it up. I guess that this bug is happening every time I get an election, so hopefully we can figure that out. But now, back to the action. Okay, I think that bug is happening just every time we have an election, and we didn't have an election, so that means we can continue. So we'll move forward, and we'll try to use the A10 strike to get some political points here.
We're Oscar Mike.
Ooh,
Opium crop detected.
it turns out there's a reason why there's so many militia over here. And I think
We're Oscar Mike.
we're going to spend the rest of our turn destroying one of these.
Copy solid.
How many political points does that give us?
Opium
Ooh,
crop
1,000! Well, things were not looking good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6 is game over. But, oh god, in the last turn, I forgot to refuel this guy. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Well, the good news is he's going to be able to repair this first,
Copy solid.
but then he's going to be broke. He's going to break down. We can use a supply of... Oh my god, it just... So this guy's broken down. I think we'll just leave him there because he's gonna break. He's already broken down. There's nothing you can do about that. We can repair him at a later point. What we'll do is leave him there, and we'll try to spare one of them at least. One of our 2 vehicles, and it's probably the more important vehicle. Let's deliver supplies first,
Copy solid.
and then just park him there. So we just need one more turn, and then we'll be back in the swing of things. Yeah, so I'm just going to have him bring fuel. And I think he can get there. He can. Oh my gosh, just barely. So this guy's already damaged, right? In fact, this vehicle can repair that vehicle, so he's more important to have mobile. Great. I don't know. That was some kind of bug, I think. So we'll send these guys back home. And hopefully our... Wow, that cost quite a bit. Hopefully all that... This is another 1,000 for sure, so we just have to hope that we can get political points in some other way. In fact, probably what we should be doing with the special forces here is they are worth lugging around a bit. Probably that's useful to do. Yeah, so let's just pick them up with the MRAP and let's take them around a little bit, because if we can spot some militia, we're in darn good shape. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get back. Alright, well let's offload them here and see what they see. Nothing. You only have 2 points left, but that's enough to get you a little bit, to pull these guys a little bit further up the road. Again, I love the special forces changing the style of the vehicle. It's great. Alright, let's do right here. Alright, now you guys are on your own. Just go ahead and move on foot.
Copy solid. Moving out.
I mean, we have to take a chance, because we're not going to win if we don't do anything else. It's a real bummer that I didn't remember about that vehicle. I would have saved... Nah, I guess... Well, it's just a bummer. Let's get this MRAP home. Alright. And we'll probably have an election next turn, which means I'll once again have to deal with all the fallout of that, but that's okay. So we have that fuel truck still here now, because I didn't end up using him when I should have. But all these waterworks should start paying dividends. Yeah, we're already up 400, so yeah, we're gonna do it. We are going to get there. It was a close fight. I think it's fair to say it's a close fight, but let's end the turn. Okay, no election, which is, it just doesn't matter. This guy's almost out, but hey, look at this. Boom, 1,000. Fantastic. So he's ready to go. He can move here next turn when he's going to be red. I think we just wait on the actual supply drop to make sure we stay positive, because staying positive is pretty important. This did not pan out, but you know what? This supply unit, yeah, see, I really do need to save the rationing. I need to, how often are these? Oh, cooldown's only 1 turn. Is that because of my political liaison? No, I don't know why that is. For some reason I only have 1 turn for a cooldown, which means that, oh, okay, so we'll have to use both of these special forces will get a supply drop at some point. I think we'll move around the edge of the town because they do place IEDs around the town that they control. So we'll have to move a little bit around. This guy, we might as well move him back. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. Lots of towns that we should probably start visiting again to get everything else moving. Let's start building other roads back up. I think that that's like paramount to the preservation of our good state here. So once again, we're going to get MRAPs out with our ANA troops. Do I have any MRAPs besides this one? I don't. Wow. It appears I do not. Well, we're going to have to make use of our Blackhawk then. No. I have. I was looking for MRAP, but this will do just as well. In fact, ANA infantry being transported in an ANA ASV, besides being kind of a tongue twister, just makes sense. So we'll unload you here.
Copy solid.
Now, ASVs are only 50% mine resistant, so that is one drawback to using them. Oh my goodness! Well, we can get to that very quickly. Okay. They probably will make those camera eventually pan back to the original unit or something, but for now it's fine. Alright, yeah, let's get into the next town as well. No. Is that all you can do? Oh, no. Well, that's a bummer. I guess it's worth it in this case. We're going to have to load up Blackhawk. I don't know which one costs more money to use. I'm assuming the Chinook does, because Blackhawk's a little bit more basic. If we wanted to roll the dice, we could put them in a supply truck, but that's just kind of stupid, because supply trucks only take 1 hit to die, and they would take the infantry with them, so that's not good. Let's just load up. Oh, good. We have 2 veteran units here. Let's take Charlie and drop him off in the town.
Copy solid.
Hopefully we don't get hit by an RPG. Speaking of, my god. That's something bad which can happen, and just did.
Copy solid.
Alright, well, we're back in the negative.
Moving out. New intel received. Taliban spotted.
I really wish we didn't have... This is actual Taliban too. I think the other ones were Taliban too. I haven't been checking my intelligence. Oh my god, 6'5", what the hell? wow, they're freaking everywhere. In fact, that's very troublesome. That means we got to have our special forces. It's probably because of all the opium crops, or is the opium crops a result of the Taliban? I don't know. Honestly, we are going to sweep for IEDs, move out. Yeah, you're done, but oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to get home.
Copy that.
Nope, just barely not. And we will definitely use one of our supply points to refuel this in the repair pad. Kind of a bummer. Even though our hearts and minds are just dropping, just plummeting. See what happens when you just spend a few turns not doing stuff? We're in a tough situation here. And I can't say it's entirely my fault. I'm going to pretend that all those bugs we had were somewhat the cause. Even though it's probably not a fair thing to say. Alright, I'm going to leave this vehicle here. I don't want to move on because political point reasons, and also I want them to not move back to base. I'd rather, can they even make it? They can't. But I'd rather them actually repair roads and stuff. I really do want to get that done. It's going to be very helpful to be able to quickly move around. I think we have to leave everything else as it is, though. No, that's not true. This ANA is perfect now that they're ready. We need them to go and take out this,
We're Oscar Mike.
the opium field, which is going to give us 1,000 political points and hopefully put us back in the positive for good. Hopefully. Knock on wood. At least there was the helicopter hit and not a unit which would cause the health things, the medevac charge, or whatever. Okay, so this MRAP probably could have helped this guy get there on a single turn. May even still be able to help them get there, but not on one single turn. Okay, so we'll just leave that there so that they can go out and back. Let's see, that's fine. I think on the next turn he'll be able to pick him up after he blows up the field, but he won't be able to return him to the base quite yet. But that's fine. We're doing a little bit of work. That feels like a reasonable... Oh! Okay, so this is something that happens in this mission, in this campaign mission. At some point you are just randomly granted a whole like bunch of reinforcements. That's based on the campaign description, which it's now been too long I don't remember, even though I keep loading back in under the same mission description. I don't read it anymore. So we're given a whole bunch of stuff, and I think sadly that we're not actually going to keep some of these things. Yeah, so we're going to rotate this back for 100. We'll do that. And you know what, we don't need Kilo either. So give him, what else do we want to get rid of? 4 more supply trucks, probably more than we need. They only give us 50, but we only need 2 more to be in the positive. I don't think, well, see for me, I don't mind getting rid of the infantry. We can train ANA. They're not quite as good, but, oh my god, why did we get rid of so much infantry? I know it's probably necessary, but there is so much enemy activity around. We'll have to be very, very careful. In fact, did I move him yet? I did. I'm surprised these guys aren't locating just Taliban everywhere. Oh. Okay, if we can get to 200, this is important. We can kill that Taliban with an airstrike. I think that's going to be worth it. So this is funny. This Papa Squadron, it says it'll give us 50 to rotate back. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this is a bug. I think I reported this already, that you can like get free PP just by clicking this a million times. Look, we're almost up. But let me just do a supply truck and get us up to 200. We might have been spiraling out of control there, and the game might have been over. So you can say I cheated. I would just pretend that I was showing you a bug. I could have dumped all those supply trucks, but hey, there we go. We killed a Taliban. That doesn't really help much because it's still only 20% of the Taliban out there. 4 others, that's just really a large number. And 6 militia too, so there's 6 militia doing some kind of mission. We can expect a lot more mines in the future, I think. We really gotta get to the bases then. So with all these new units, I guess let's just do this. No MRAP, so That's right, because I, of course, deployed my MRAP. I did this entirely backwards. If I was thinking clearly, I would have deployed the infantry up here. You know what? Is it too late to do that? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. I could load him back up, but he's not going to move there any fast. We're just going to have to cut our losses on this one and send the ASV down the road. Surprised we haven't encountered neither mine nor activity. If we do, we have an Apache now who would give us 1,000. Well, if we're ever really desperate, we can get rid of this Apache. They're good for long-range gun support and from the air on top of all that. Okay, good. Let's start building roads. Extremely dangerous because I don't know where enemies are, so I guess that means we have to bring the Chinook back out. Okay, alright, load up Bravo. Here we go. Oh, balls, this is not Special Forces either. Well, that is a problem. So we're going to have to use an MRAP instead then. And the MRAP has already been used? I guess so. Huh. Well, I don't think we can risk taking another hit. I really don't. So we're going to get Bravo to just move out on foot. Yep. Slow and steady. Lots of stuff, but nothing we can really use quite yet. Alright. We can do this. We can get back in there. Of course, now it's already been another 40-minute episode where we didn't get very far. Did have some obvious setbacks in this one, though. Go ahead and blow that up. Oh, this is the first turn where we actually had a huge positive. So this is good. Now, if we look at the I'm sorry. 544. Okay, that means a mine has been planted or a village intimidated. Looks like plenty of intimidation going on. Arts and mines are falling like crazy. Look at that plummet. But at least logistics-wise, we're now positive. Infrastructure, 200 per waterworks per turn now. And that's a really good thing. So I guess we'll have the ASV go first to clear the way. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're Oscar Mike.
Okay. Gonna unload them. 2, 3. You know what? Maybe we'll just drive by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Affirmative.
Unload here.
Copy that.
Just have him use his minesweep here. Okay. I wanted to be extra sure that we wouldn't take any hits.
Roger.
Now we can start getting all this stuff back up and running. Now this unit was supposed to go up there. I just realized we made a small mistake, but that's fine. So we're going to move him here, because then he's just going to move here. Just drop your unit off. And your turn is... Actually, we only have to finish him in there. No. Okay, spacebar, good. Spacebar saved me. I did not want to do that. Yeah, let's go unload this unit here.
Affirmative. Eyes on Taliban.
Oh! Wait. So why did they shoot me? Don't I normally get a chance to... But it doesn't matter, we're going after them. They damaged my vehicle, which is bad enough, but... Let's do this. Oh, we have our A&A here, which is not ideal. 31%. My God. We need Bravo. Alright, we're gonna... This is risky, because there could be Taliban between us and them. So let's get the Chinook.
Moving out.
Load.
Affirmative.
And drop. Son of a gun, man. This just doesn't work. This is actually terrible, because if I can't drop them, I'm actually in a real predicament. Because I just moved them away from my Blackhawk, and I don't think my Blackhawk can get there, load them, and still have them attack in the same turn, which is... An outrage, I tell you, it's an outrage. Let's try it again. No, doesn't look like it's gonna work. Just, the game does not want me to download this troop. Okay, well... in that case, we might as well go back. Because it's going to take 1 point to load anyways, we might as well just not spend the point of Bravo moving out. Alright, so let's hope that this works then. I want to come down this way, yes.
We're Oscar Mike.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Affirmative.
Take the least number of chances I can with my helicopter. Now, we have experienced units here. This is 60% chance. We're definitely going to have to take this.
Copy solid.
We got him. Whew. Now, that's only their first hit, which is quite unfortunate. It means we have to kill them. We have to hit them again. Okay, who can get over there? We have an MRAP with 6 movement points. Okay, Bravo, move out. I don't know which side of the river they're on, though. That's the sad thing.
Copy that.
Ah, man, this is rough.
We're Oscar Mike.
Okay, well, let's load up this guy. Let's just go down over this way. I think we'll end up facing the same kind of problem. Mine. Yeah, we'll take you out and hopefully get some mines this way. No? Really? Should have built the road first, but we'll do that anyway. Ah, we gotta connect this guy by road because that is going to help us with hearts and minds. Oh, you need a supply drop. Well, the good news is he's already committed, actually. Let's supply drop him
Emergency supplies
and
deployed.
just keep him out. We can try to track down some enemy movement. I think we'll move left, though.
We're Oscar Mike. We're Oscar Mike.
Okay. We could set up an observation post here, but let's actually go kill this first.
We're Oscar Mike.
And now the tables have turned. Political points no longer a problem. Everything for hearts and minds. If we can stabilize, we'll once again get hearts and minds back up above 50. Okay, so how are we standing here? This. Wait, you can't move, so yeah, load you up.
Copy solid.
And let's move this way. Why not? No, not with A&A though. A&A should be used for going to these villages. In fact, do I have another MRAP here? I don't. So we'll stay here. We'll just patch ourselves up, refuel basically. Oh, but I have a Chinook. Let's use the Blackhawk. I think it's cheaper. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Yep, I want to stay along the road until... Well, you get the idea. Okay, good. Go ahead and drop them off directly in the town. I'm going to have them move here. So I think that that's the way we can get them directly dropped off.
Copy solid. Village uncooperative.
Oh, man. So look how much this village has changed. Probably there's been a lot of missions against it. But that's kind of a good sign because that means, like, this one probably isn't doing bad. And we can change. This one's not that hard to change, especially because we have our nice Special Forces Patrol now. I'm not too worried about that. I think this guy needs to head back. I don't think that Afghan force that we saw earlier can hit him now that he's been dispersed. Take a chance. Good, it appears to be the case. Alright, so we still have that interesting situation where you really can't deploy, can you? I don't know if this is a bug or intentional, but I feel like it's a bug. And it's definitely not helping us. Okay, well, we do have an MRAP here. So let's move out by MRAP. Problem with this being that special forces are the only ones who can cross the river. Infantry cannot, and we don't know, but Taliban can, and we don't know which side they're on. I don't think we can move. What would be wiser is to move towards this town, I think. So we'll do that instead. We don't have any ANA in here, so we'll just take our Bravo. And we can almost... Oh wait, can we get to the town? I think we can. In fact, we can. Okay. Well, I'm going to sweep for IEDs first, because there could be some near. Just want to make sure we didn't... they're actually called booby traps when they're near the towns. No intel. Or was that intel? I don't think it was. That's probably enough time for this video. With all the cuts and stuff, I have absolutely no idea what kind of time we're looking at now. Pick this guy up as well. And we'll still fly him home.
Copy, solid.
Okay. And you're there for good reason. We'll have to get you back, but we might as well take the ANA with us, because then he can transfer over to an NRAP or something. Yeah. Oh, I mean, there's no real point, but we could use this. No, there is a point. I think it will be helpful still. Let's do something like this, which will also give us good coverage of the southeast for mines. Oh, and look at that. That is in mortar range.
Copy that.
Now, we didn't hit them, but they still disperse. So that's -1 militia on the map. 443. We're slowly working them down. Alright, 12 units which haven't moved, but that's kind of not true. This one, I'm not sure we want to move. Maybe we should have them... And I think... Well, moving right is not bad because... Well... Let's move here. We don't need to refuel anybody. That's not the problem. We just want to keep eyes on these guys. I don't know what they'll do, but... Oh, okay. I do know what we will do now. I don't know what that was that I just did, but... We're going to move Delta, and they're going to move as close as they can. Wait, how? Yeah, you only have 1 point remaining, so... No! Ah, oh, son of a bitch. You right-click to deselect and left-click to move in this game, but sometimes you right-click and it doesn't take. That's alright, the Black Hawk's not going to be destroyed, it's just going to take an extra turn to repair. Which is just it's just an annoyance. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Yeah, but I think we'll call this episode to a close here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you back for the next episode very soon.